Paid cold traffic not converting on your product page? Don't blame your ads, blame this. Now, a lot of D2C e-com brands waste about $20K on cold traffic before realizing their offer is built for an educational funnel, not a direct funnel. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to share 4 criteria in less than 7 minutes that will reveal if your current funnel is set up to fail. Then, if you discover that you do need an educational funnel, I'll share a completely free resource that will help you build that structure properly so that you can convert cold traffic profitably. Now, I'm not saying that you'll hit 60K days like Eden here, who's doing 21 million a year with educational funnels, but it shows what's possible when this model actually works. So I'm Cody Smith, an e-commerce cold traffic strategist and conversion copywriter for 7 to 8 figure D2C health and wellness brands. And I've been selling to cold traffic now for nearly 8 years. Now, in a world of gurus, I want to prove to you that these strategies actually work. That's why every single one of my videos gives you strategies and tactics that your team can test today to start 2xing your cold traffic conversions fast. So here's the 4 criteria to determine if you should be using an educational funnel or a direct funnel. Criteria 1, your product isn't a commodity. So if someone can glance at your product and immediately understand it without explanation, you probably don't need an educational funnel. But what if you're selling a toothbrush that has something special to it, like the bristles, for example, they have compounds in it that keep bacteria away for 30 days? Well, then that's no longer a commodity anymore. That's a differentiated product, and your funnel needs to explain why it matters and how it works. This brings me to criteria number 2. Your audience benefits from education. If your product sparks questions before it sparks desire, your funnel has to answer them. At that point, education is not an option. For example, let's say that you sell a wearable that helps people sleep by stimulating their vagus nerve. People aren't just thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna add this to my cart. No, people are thinking, what's a vagus nerve? Why does that matter for sleep? Is that even legit? Just having a unique product and curious buyers isn't enough. There's a third checkpoint that most brands completely miss or they don't pay enough attention to, and that is that your product solves a real hair on fire problem. See, people with urgent problems are already motivated. If your product solves something that's painful and it's persistent, cold traffic is way more open to seeing it as a solution to their problem, and an educational funnel helps them connect the dots fast. It shows them why this problem matters, why what they've tried hasn't worked, and why your offer is worth acting on right now. And lastly, you want to have budget to test and optimize. There's nothing worse than trying to implement a cold traffic funnel and then it totally flops and you've used up all your budget. So even the best cold traffic funnels don't convert perfectly out of the gate. If you're bootstrapped hoping for overnight return on ad spend and can't afford to test, then this probably isn't your game, at least not yet. But when it works, it can work really well. Brands have seen CACs drop by 20% overnight when they get it right. So if you've checked 3 out of 4 boxes, maybe 4 out of 4 here, you probably do need an educational funnel. But here's the problem. Most brands completely blow it. They don't understand the customer journey. So they throw together a funnel, they watch their CACs rise, and then they give up way too soon. And that's it. They think it doesn't work for them. That's why I made this free 15-minute workshop. It walks you through how to nail your customer journey inside your educational funnel so that you can give cold traffic the context that they need and the confidence to buy. So if you want a funnel that's dialed in before Q4 hits, then definitely check it out. Comment workshop and I'll send it right over.